Staying motivated as a business owner is tough. So I want to share with you 5 tips to help you get more shit done and to be more consistent and dedicated to results and outcomes that you want. It's really important as a business owner to understand motivation. I hear and see too many business owners putting emphasis on inspiration, which fades over time because inspiration is external, where motivation is internal, which means you're in control of it, and like a muscle, you can help it to grow. My name's Gary Das. I am a lifestyle entrepreneur and I am somebody who is highly motivated, but it wasn't always like that. In my first 10 years, I was doing a mountain of things that I absolutely hated because I thought that's what I needed to do as a business owner. Since 2016, when everything changed and I began my personal and professional development journey, I realized I needed to delegate. I needed to let go in order to be able to grow. I started to lead rather than manage. And since then, my motivation has not really dipped. Of course, I'm human. I have down days. There are days when my kids absolutely drag me down. There are some days where I don't get a lot of sleep and I don't feel particularly motivated. But the skill as a business owner is doing what you need to even when you don't want to. I've had some of my best workouts when I didn't want to go to the gym. I've done some of my best pieces of content when I could not be asked to do video. So understanding your why and leveraging these tips are going to help you change your game. Number 1 is embrace action and spark your motivation. The more you do, the more your motivation grows. But my advice would be, instead of trying to focus on 10 steps, just focus on the first one. Your motivation grows the more you get tiny little wins along the way. So make that first call. Go and knock on that first door. Ask that person out on a date. Go to the gym. Cut out sugar. Do one thing at a time, because action leads to momentum. Tip number 2 is vital. This is probably should have been tip number 1. It's know your why. Understanding the core reason behind why you do anything is going to help you to do everything. Internal rewards like personal satisfaction fuel your longer term motivation. So my why is to have more time with my family and my kids. Now, not every day am I able to finish at 3 o'clock, but I try and do that as much as I possibly can. I factor it in to my day and my diary. When you do the things that you enjoy with the people that you want to do it with, then you become more motivated. So work out what your why is, your foundational principle, and then you can start to link that to different tasks and different actions. Why am I recruiting this next employee? Why am I doing this marketing campaign? Because it's going to drive new leads, new sales that enable me to recruit that next person, that give me more time to have that extra holiday per year, whatever that thing is that you want to do. So go and reconnect with your passion, your purpose. Maybe it's just as simple as more time. Maybe it's charitable work. Maybe it's seeing the growth in others, whether it's your team or clients, as we do in our coaching and consulting business, helping people to build a better business. Whatever it is, reconnect to it and link it back to every task and every action. Tip number 3, set clear and visible goals. Did you know that having short, quick wins and goals written down means that you're 70% more likely to achieve them? So put them up on the walls in and around your office. Share them with a friend. Create some public accountability. Create the goals in your business with your team. Link that to some metrics, so therefore you know whether you're going in the right direction or not. Make small goals and the journey that you've got to go on to achieve them part of your daily habits and routines. Tip number 4 is use positive language. I learned this in my NLP practitioner course in 2016. Words have such powerful meanings. Rather than saying, I have to, I need to, I must, simply change that to, I get to, I choose to. That shift moves away from need to empowerment. And it's transformational for the results that you want to get. And it leads you to more positive action on a day-to-day basis. Number 5, build a support network. This is truly undervalued. The cheesy saying of you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most amount of time with is absolutely true. The more you hang around with people doing big things, Whether it's running marathons, lifting big weights, making huge amounts of income, recruiting lots of people, giving back to charitable work. If you hang around with B players, you're going to be a B player. If you hang around with A players, then your game is going to be raised. You need to hang around with a support network of people where average is not even a consideration, where exceptional, elite, highest level is the norm. That's the environment to hang about with. That's the community and the environment that I've built with my clients. So you want mentors, peers, groups that build you up, that lift you up, that share their challenges, but equally share their successes and are pushing for growth. So staying motivated is a continuous process and an ongoing journey. So use action, understand your why, set clear and visible goals for everybody. Practice positive language, become aware of the words that leave your mouth, and be around a network that's helping you to consistently raise your game and push you to new levels. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please make sure that you like, you subscribe, and you hit that bell notification to find out when the next video is coming out. I would love to know in the comments your thoughts and feedbacks on this video. Remember, a lifestyle entrepreneur focuses on mind, body, and business. See you next week.